welcome to this live. Uh, just please allow me about 1 minute. I'm just going to share this link to different platform to allow people, to come here and listen, or where we will have a chance to get this link, maybe watching this live later on. Who I am, I'm Prince Mikaya Pongi 7, Governor of State of Bwenza and Lekumu within the Congo Federation Council. The Congo Federation is the 55th country right there in Africa. So just give me about a few seconds. I'm just trying to share this link to allow everybody to have it and probably watch us later on. This live is going to be in English only. If you want a French communication about this one, we will talk about that later on during the day, or tomorrow will be also online. So if you are a French speaker or you don't understand English, we are asking you, either you put a transcript on your device so that you can have the communication translated in French while I'm communicated. So I'm gonna just give me a second. I'm just gonna just share this link to a different platform for whoever will have a chance to watch this communication on live or later on. Just give me a few seconds. I'm just going to share that to a few friends, not everybody. I'm gonna just do a few sharing here. All right, so that's a send. I'm gonna try again the sharing. Share again. Please share on your side also, if you can. Just put it on Facebook to allow people to come and watch this communication. All right, this is done. I'm going to do the last one. Try to put it everywhere. This is the last one. Try to put it everywhere to allow guys to come and watch our communication in English only, not in French, because sometimes you have to switch also, right, to allow the United States of America, especially them, and the British people, all of this colonizer that only speak English, they can come here today, they will understand what we'll be saying here. All right, so this is the last touch. Then we're gonna begin. We're gonna start with what in the depth of our communication, so that you can understand what we're trying to say here. Knowing that English is not our first language, but we will try and to allow everybody at least to get the point. Okay. All right. So I think that's it. Don't want to waste more time. All right. So let me just close here. I'm just going back here. Look at this, and what is the name of that guy? Okay. All right, welcome here. We are, for us, as you can see in the title, a no deal for us, the Congo people, the owner of the land, the owner of the natural resources, the owner of critical mineral that everybody's looking these days, especially Donald Trump, President of the United States of America, European, all of these colonizer country. This day they are talking about critical mineral. Critical mineral is the future. Is the future. So if you own it, tomorrow will belong to you. Right? But this mineral, we have it a lot within the Congo territory. However, what we have seen this past decade or years, the United States of America, the European people are playing with the life of the Congo people in their territory. Right? They have what we call the spy. They have put in power in Rwanda and in the Republic of Congo, right? Which we call Congo Brazzaville. It's either both of them, Kagame Paul and Ngwebso Mature Albert, the individual you are calling Sassou Nguesso, are the two most dangerous individuals the West has put in power in Rwanda and in Congo, Republic of Congo, which used to be a French colonizing country. In the what we call the Congo, the Federation Democratic of Congo, what you are calling DRC, you used to call DRC. For us, it's a former DRC. We already counting about 60,000 million of Congo people have been killed. In the Congo Federation, which is the 55th country right there in Africa, there is about 6 million of the Congo people have been killed by Ngwebso Mature Albert, the person that you are calling Sassou Nguesso Denis. Then you have another side in the east of the Federation Democratic of Congo, former Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. Kagame already killed more than 60 million of the Congo people. Right? Why all of this? Because of natural resources, because of land, because of critical mineral. But who are the support of Kagame and Ngwebso Mature Albert, the individual you are calling Sassou Nguesso? Kagame is being supported by the United States of America. Either Democrat or Republican, they are all beyond Kagame. Who is the support of Ngwebso Mature Albert? Sassou Nguesso is also the Black Caucus right there in the United States of America, being Democrat or Republican. They are all involved on the fully support of this criminal. There is also in European country like France is on the first row of providing a full support at the individual we are calling Sassou Nguesso Denis, who his real name is Ngwebso Mature Albert. And we can now look at the British. Of course, this is a white folks. They are only thinking about supporting dictator, people that does not belong. Right? We cannot say that. Ngwebso is not a Congo. Kagame is not a Congo. So that's why these Western countries are bringing their support to these people, because the Congo is a spiritual state. Right? The Congo. If you are Congo, Congo is coming from, Nzambi Mpungu himself. Is a different state of mind. It's a different spirit. The Congo is a protection. The Congo is, well-being of people. The Congo is peace in state of mind and within the body. The Congo is a different vibration, which is very close to, the Creator himself. Because the Creator, in his alliance with the Congo people, he created, a big land where he have put every type of, critical mineral, natural resources, water, trees, animals, every type of creature he has given them to the Congo people. And that's why you can see, right, the Jews, what we are calling false Jews, they try to steal the identity of the Congo people by saying that they were the chosen one. They are not the chosen one. As you can see, how oppression they are putting within the Congo territory, within the Congo people, right? We are more than the 21st century. When you killing 60 million, or 60,000 million of a Congo, when you're killing 6 million, right? And there is, nobody is talking about that. There is no interest in a Western country, neither the United States of America, who is claiming that they are a peace, they're talking about democracy, they will be sanctioning, anyone who can kill. They are against, terrorists. They are against the looting of natural resources, looting of oil. They are not interested on what is happening in the Congo territory. All right? We have seen Tshisekedi trying to go everywhere, even trying to type on a former president of the United States, Joe Biden's shoulder, but nothing has been done on the Congo territory. But the United States of America is being fully supported Rwanda. Kagame with his partner Ngwebso Mature Albert. All the reports written are being now put under the drawer in the United States of America or in different diplomacy. Right? Remember the report mapping that is talking about the crime, looting of natural resources, rape of women, right? Killing of children, killing of grandpa, grandma, but no action has been taken. Neither a sanction has been, pronounced against Kagame or against Ngwebso Mature Albert, alias Sassou Nguesso Denis. Right? But the United States of America and natural, multinational company, they are still getting oil, diamond, coltan, lithium, whatever mineral, name them, right? Through Kagame, through Ngwebso Mature Albert, on the blood of our people. The Congo Federation proposed a kind of contract because we didn't want a deal. A deal is for, people on the street, who play by not putting in the first place the rule of law. That's what we call deal. Right? This is something is being done beyond closed door where the people are not involved. Right? The deal has to be rejected on the Congo territory. We need a transparency. Right? Like anything that's been signed on the Congo territory has to go through our people. Our people have to approve for anything that is involving our land, our natural resources, because that belongs to us. No one can come from overseas and try to take what we have on our land without the Congo approval. Right? Whether it is Tshisekedi, Chilombo, or Ngwebso Mature Albert à la Sassou-Nguesso, these people, they do not have power to engage critical mineral that belong to the Congo people. That has to be very clear, right? That has to be very clear, right? I'm going to repeat myself. Neither Tshisekedi, neither Ngwebso Mature Albert is legitimate to put on a table what belongs to our people, right? Anything that is related to our land, critical mineral, natural resources, cannot be signed without the approval of our people, right? You know, the Congo will never trust the United States of America. I'm going to repeat myself. The Congo will never trust the United States of America, because the United States of America has been run by a mafia system, and this is a mafia system that is being supported. Kagame is being armed. Kagame is providing ammunition, heavy-duty military gun, so that Kagame and his alliance, which is Ngwebso Mature Albert, alliance Sassou Nguesso, keep providing death, suffering on people on our land. We will protect our land ourselves by coming to a different way of signing contract. We are rejecting a deal, right? You look at Trump, he's just talking about a deal because he knows that the deal is between him and somebody that he wants to rip apart, right? We are really very clear on what we are doing, right? So when I was trying to prepare this little talk about this communication, I came across this communication. I'm going to try to play it so you can listen to what I'm saying here. All right. All right. So I just try to bring it. This is in West Virginia, in the United States. Virginia State, West Virginia Senate. Huh? Tshisekedi went there, right, to try, right, to ask for safety to the U.S. in exchange of critical minerals that belong to us. In exchange of critical mineral that is within the Congo territory. So you can understand the strategy here. The United States being supported Kagame and Ngwebso Mature Albert so that they can provide death to millions of our people. Kagame can continue to steal natural resources, critical mineral. They even, say that Kagame was #1 producer of coltan in the world, knowing that Kagame, Rwanda, doesn't have a, mine that can produce this type of mineral, right? This has been going years after years, but, it was a way of, putting us against the wall, right? And, so that, putting us against the wall so that we cannot have a different way of trying to come to a solution. Right? So it's kind of, you try to, asphyxiate somebody because you want to get something from that individual. Right? So you're pushing someone to the limit so that that individual can accept whatever you are asking him. So you are torturing someone to try to push the individual to say yes to the crime that he did not commit. Right? So our brain, we are not stupid. Don't think we are stupid. We are not an idiot. Right? We've been in a big school in a Western country. We have beaten white folks on their own study, on their own territory. We've been the best student on so many big universities here. You understand what I'm saying? So don't think that you are more intelligent than us. Right? Our brain is functioning 100%, and we know what we need for our people. And our people also are waiting whatever they deserve, because the Creator, Nzambi Mpungu, has provided the Congo the wealth, and we should benefit. Each of us should get a benefit from that wealth. All right, so let's go here and try to listen what North Virginia Senate was talking here. All right, let's just play this.
Resolution 34, expressing support for President Felix Tshisekedi and citizens of Democratic Republic of Congo.
All right.
Senator from Raleigh.
Thank you, Mr. President. I request unanimous consent that the committee reference be dispensed with and the resolution be taken up for immediate consideration and be put upon its adoption.
Is there objection? Chair hears none. Clerk will read the resolution.
Senate Resolution 34, expressing support for President Felix Tshisekedi and citizens of Democratic Republic of Congo.
Questions on the adoption of the resolution? Is there discussion? Senator from Summers.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would ask the body for a little bit of latitude. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this moment. Joining us on our live stream today is the President of the Democratic Republic of Congo. And at this time, I would like you to join me in welcoming His Excellency, the Honorable Felix Tshisekedi, to our body. I would also like to take this opportunity to welcome the officials from a number of African countries that are with us today. If you join me in welcoming them also. Thank you, Mr. President. As many of you know, I've been humbled and privileged to accompany the son of our Senator Roberts, His Excellency Dr. Roland Roberts II, into a number of African countries. Things that have amazed me are the similarities between our great state of West Virginia and these countries that I visited. The people are much like our own. They are a wonderful, hardworking people. They're very, very courteous and kind, and I have felt very much at home when I've been traveling through these countries with the people I've met. We have an opportunity to support the president here today and to support the leaders in a number of these countries to bring a lasting peace and prosperity to their country that many of these countries have not known for many years. And like I said, I'm humbled, and I hope that you all, it's not lost on this body that what we do here today and what's being done at the federal level, that President Trump has expressed over the last few days himself, that we will be able to impact the lives of tens of millions of people with these things that are happening right now. And we will bring prosperity to these countries, we hope, the likes that they have never seen, and lasting peace to these people that so richly deserve it. Thank you, Mr. President.
Further discussion? Senator from Raleigh.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Democratic Republic of Congo, known as DRC, led by two-term President Felix Tshisekedi, is the wealthiest country on earth as measured by natural resources. Their wealth is immense. It is estimated between 24 and 30 trillion dollars. To put this in perspective, the GDP of the United States is around 27 trillion, and China is only 17 trillion. To understand this wealth, and many countries do, the wealth has made the DRC a huge target for reckless invasion by Rwanda, led by President Paul Kagame, who has backed M23 rebels to take over cities and extract significant minerals to create wealth for the country of Rwanda. This has gone on for several years, causing the death of thousands of people, including 6,000 Christians, some of whom were violently rounded up in a church and beheaded. DRC President Tshisekedi has publicly offered the United States Trump administration a mineral deal, recognizing that American interests there chases out their enemies, our adversaries, and brings stability to their region. West Virginia has significant experience with being bullied and abused over our natural resources. The DRC's history and struggle with natural resources and negative perception issues is a journey that we West Virginians know all too well. As we stand with the DRC against the Rwandan-backed invaders, we stand with them against the pillaging of their land and resources, and we stand with the President in his quest to secure peace and prosperity for all citizens of the DR Congo. And Mr. President, I request the unanimous consent of the yeas and nays at the appropriate time. Thank you.
So further discussion? Junior Senator from 15th.
Thank you, Mr. President. I've been asked to say a few words to the President in his own language, so in that spirit, I'll say bonjour, Monsieur le Président. C'est vraiment un honneur de m'adresser à vous depuis le capital ici de l'État de Virginie occidentale. Je m'appelle le sénateur Tom Willis. Nous restons très heureux d'explorer les possibilités de travailler ensemble entre votre grande nation et le grand État de Virginie occidentale. Je crois vraiment que vous trouverez que les habitants de la Virginie occidentale sont humbles, rapides à sourire et travailleurs. Vous et votre équipe êtes toujours les bienvenus ici et en attendant l'occasion de vous rencontrer en personne, vous y acceptez mes plus sincères salutations d'amitié et de coopération. Merci, Monsieur le Président.
Further discussion? If not, the questions on the adoption of the resolution. The roll call has been demanded. This demand sustained. The demand is sustained. On this question, all those in favor of the resolution will vote yea. All those opposed will vote nay. The clerk will prepare the machine. Has every member voted? Has every member voted? If so, the clerk close the machine and ascertain the results. On this question, 33 yeas, 0 nays, 1 absent, not voting. More than the majority of those present voting in the affirmative, I declare the resolution adopted. Senator from Lewis.
Bon, Did you hear that? This is in West Virginia Senate. There were 33 votes, and unanimously all of them voted for the support of the Federation Democratic of Congo, former DRC, in exchange of critical mineral to try to provide a safety. We know that the United States of America never protected any country in the war. The question that all of us is asking now, where were these senators in West Virginia at the time Kagame has been killing more than 60,000 million of the Congo people? Where were these senators where Webso Maturin Albert, Sassou Nguesso was killing more than 6 million of the Congo people in their territory? We know that it's never late. It's never late to try to come to a table, but that table shouldn't be a deal, right? Things have to be very clear to everybody, our people, right? But we as a Congo people, we have zero trust. Either congressman or senator, zero trust, right? Lindsey Graham, which is the senator in the U.S. Congress, right, came to our land so many times. In one of the video, he's trying to explain what was the situation in the Republic of Congo at that time under Webso Maturin Albert / Sassou Nguesso Denis. Lindsey Graham was very clear. It's a dictatorship. This guy is killing people, stealing money, is destroying the life. But no action was taken after Lindsey Graham went back to the United States of America. Why? Because of interest. How much Lindsey Graham got, we don't know. Because all of these people, like Tshisekedi, Kagame, Sassou Nguesso, they are sending their lobby within the U.S. Congress, paying ton of money to this corrupted politician, right? So that they try to push an agenda, but an agenda that not benefit the people, only their regime, right? But we are now very clear. We as a young, Congo people, the owner of the land. The land does not belong to Tshisekedi, right? Tshisekedi is from his ethnical group is Luba. Luba is, we can say it is the cousin of a Congo, right? He's not a Congo. And he doesn't have any right to give the full right to a corrupted country like the United States of America to control our natural resources. We say no to that. We are pretty clear, right? The partnership with the United States of America has failed, will always be a failure, because there's no trust on the United States of America. We have to change a different way of doing business. We're thinking now about the Chinese, North Korea. We want to try something else for the sake of our survival on our land. Look at the ingratitude of the United States of America. You bomb Nagasaki, you bomb Hiroshima with, uranium that was taken from the Congo territory, from the Congo land. How many decades we've been empower your technical business industry? So many years. Because all of your technology is essentially based on critical mineral that is coming from the Congo territory and Congo land. But what the Congo people are getting? Deaf on that. Our young people are lacking jobs because of you, right? And you know, this thing cannot be going all the time like that, the same way. We don't want that deal, and we are pretty clear. If you will kill us all, you will face us all in our land, right? We came to the United States of America at a certain point. We can name some, we can bring back some name here, either in Congress, Senate, you know, the Congo Federation, a new country of Africa, put in a table so many contracts, proposing the United States of America, you know, a good way of doing things, but they try to ignore us. But now we are here, we are. Right? From whoever was in the White House, so many congressmen, so many senators. At a certain point, we will bring the list, the name of everybody that got the Congo Federation proposal on the table. What was the answer? They trying to ignore us. Now we are here trying to get a deal with us. No, Tshisekedi is not a legitimate Congo to try to involve our critical mineral so that you, the United States of America, you can continue to explore, you know, what we have as, you know, a common ground for our people. You know, the problem is, another problem is this one, right? This is another problem. So I just want to put down the volume here. This is another problem, right? Try to bring down some, I have prepared a few communication. English is not our first language, but we are trying. Hopefully they will get it, right? Hopefully they will get it. We have seen that was on March 18, the same day that Kagame and Tshisekedi met at Doha with, you know, all the Qatari prince. This is the same day that President Trump has sent Rooney Jackson in the center of Africa, right? But what is the problem? The issue. This is the issue here, right? I'm gonna try to remove the sound. This is the issue.
Sans nul doute, l'axe Brazzaville.
This is the issue, right? So, who Rooney Jackson is meeting? Ngwebso Mathurin Albert alias Sassou Nguesso Denis. So, if President Trump is sending his representative right there in Central Africa, meeting this guy, the killer of the Congo, a French spy, right? The individual already killed more than 6 million of the Congo people on the territory. That's a problem. That's a big sign, right, of betraying the Congo people, right, on their land, right? So this guy, Ngwebso Mathurin Albert, right? Ngwebso Mathurin Albert, a friend of Kagame, on the process that they put in place on killing more than 60,000 million people, 60,000 million right there in the Federation Democratic of Congo, former RDC, former RDC, right? So this guy here, the French spy, Ngwebso Mathurin Albert, who is not a Congo, who the French has put there by killing millions of Congo, stealing money, spoliate, Rooney Jackson, first step was here. But what is the plan here? We know also that the same Rooney Jackson went to see Félix Tshisekedi after, after meeting with Somatura Albert. He's here with Tshisekedi. So what is the plan here? What is the plan here? But who is stupid here on all of this? Tshisekedi is very stupid. He does not get it. That's why we as a young Congo have to take control of our land. Right? The game here is they will try to push away Tshisekedi. Rooney Johnson went to see Nguesoma Albert, one of the killer of the Congo people, the #1 enemy of the Congo people, to prepare a coup in the Federation Democratic of Congo by trying to gun down or take Tshisekedi aside. But we don't care about what is happening there. The most important here is to prepare the young generation, the young Congo in the Federation Democratic of Congo, especially in Kinshasa, in Goma, and all over the country, to fight for our natural resources, for our land. We do not want any deal with the US. We are pretty clear. Right? We are pretty clear. We want a different partnership. Because you are not sincere on, on your way of doing business. You never, which country the United States of America has developed? None of this country. Which country? Tell me that the United States of America has developed. We have all of these natural resources, but they already made a choice. Kagame. They want Kagame to control our natural resources. They want Kagame to control our land. They want Nguesoma Albert Sassou to control our land, to control our natural resources. When we are burying our child, our mom, our father, all of these Western countries are beyond the killer of the owner of the land, of the owner of the natural resources. Right? So we say no. We are not stupid. We're going to try a different partnership. And we believe that we have a correct state of mind to put in place, the most, robust system of security on our land. Because critical mineral become a national, critical mineral have become a national security matter for us, has become a surviving for us, Congo. Right? We will be dying to protect those minerals. You understand what I'm saying? We will be dying to protect the critical mineral we have on our land. All right? So, President Trump can do whatever he want to do. But for him to be able to come, he has to come on the right way to talk to the owner of the land, to come to a clear contract, a transparent contract, not a deal. Right? We don't want something beyond the door. And recognize the Congo people. Recognize the Congo Federation as a state right there in Africa. Right? And that will be the beginning of talk, of dialogue, of discussion between, the owner of the land that we are, with wherever country want to come. So let's say here, the United States of America. You must recognize the Congo Federation. You must pay for the reparation. Because remember, what is the United States of America? The United States of America is a daughter of Europe. The United States of America is a daughter of Europe. All of these countries exist because of the Congo Conference in Berlin between 1884 and 1885. the United States of America was part of countries, nation that signed Congo Conference Act. And these are fact. These are fact. This is the truth. No one can deny this truth. No one can deny this fact. The Congo Conference Act was signed based on the natural resources, based on the Congo people, based on critical mineral on the Congo territory. So all of country which you are calling developed country have become developed country because of the natural resources, critical mineral that is coming out of the Congo territory. So, and when you try to add all of this fact, because in the front line, that was Leopold II, was, the mastermind beyond the Congo conference in Berlin between 1884 and 1885. Please remember, at that time, Leopold II, which was the king of Belgium, already killed more than 30 million of the Congo people on their land. He has cut hands, legs of the Congo child, the Congo mother, on their land because of, exploitation of natural resources. All of this crime, they try to forget all of this crime. And until today, the behavior of the United States of America, the European country, white folks, right, is only based on the Congo territory. Look at what Putin has done. Putin is providing guns, heavy-duty military equipment, is providing, all of this satellite command military to the Western country in Africa, like Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger. But Putin was in the center of Republic Central African, what he called that, right? Even in the Central Africa, what we call it in French, is part of the Congo territory. But Putin pulled away because Putin's ancestors are part of the Congo Conference Act. The ancestor has signed that deal, which is always putting the Congo people, the owner of land, the owner of the natural resources, on the bottom. But this time, it's not going to happen that way. For the people of the Federation Democratic of Congo, former DRC, former DRC. When you have listened to the speech given by a senator right there in West Virginia state, you can hear the number, right? So he provided the potentiality of a critical mineral, only critical mineral, right? You were just talking about critical mineral. You say about, 30 trillion, right? And then he provided the GDP, right, of the United States, about 25 trillion. So our critical mineral is greater than the GDP of the United States of America. And then he also provided the GDP of Chinese, which is about 15 or 17, right? So we are, the Congo land, is the richest land here in earth. And we should not allow a white folks coming from the US or Europe controlling our natural resources, and we are just a spectator. We are just fine, clapping our hand to them, praising them like gods. No, whoever who will be in that state of mind is a betrayer for our land, for our territory. Right? And with the number provided by the statistic provided by the senator, we cannot rely on a country, right, that has a small GDP compared to, you know, our critical mineral number of money to protect us. They will never protect us with a good faith. We have to protect ourselves. We have all material, necessary material, right, to manufacture guns, put in place tank, bombs, nuclear bomb. We have all of this ability to do that. We have, our advantage is we have a material. We have a brain, right? We have a brain to do that in less than a few times. But we need material to do that, right? You know, listen, guys, I'm telling you, a Congo should not be, will never be, you know, under influence of a West country or white folks. We've been to their country. We've been to their best school. But we have shown them that we are smart. You understand what I'm saying? If we beat them on their own school, on their own country, we have shown them how smart we are. Imagine in our own land what we can do together. Right? No deal for us Congo people. We need contracts in a good faith with people that we trust, but we have lost trust to the US. We have lost trust to President Trump. Remember, Tshisekedi, I just want to finish by that statement. Remember this, right? Remember this. This, you know, this is Tshisekedi with what was his name? Mike Pompeo? Who was Mike Pompeo? I think it was the US State Secretary at the Trump 1, huh? Trump 1.0, right? And Tshisekedi was on the first term, right? Look at this. That Tshisekedi coming with Pompeo, that was Trump number 1. That seemed to show a good relationship, that they were willing to help us, right? Look at that. Tshisekedi happy, the US happy, but nothing was done. The US still going under with Kagame. The killing continue until now, right? And Gwefso Mature Albert, Alaisa Sungeso, still in our land. Right? No, it's a no. Formal no, firm no, for a deal against our critical mineral with the US. If that deal has to be made, we will do it with North Korea, with Kim Jong-un. This is our position. We will do that with China in a good faith, because remember that they try to destroy the Chinese reputation in Africa. Why? Because remember that, let's say, for example, in the Republic of Congo, small Congo, right, which is different from the Congo Federation, beside the Chinese company, there is a French company. So any work that is related to contractor is being done by the French company. Any work that is related to study, you know, we call it here engineering work, is done by the French company. So that's why you have seen some road. You build the road today, tomorrow after rain, the road is totally destroyed because the French company, they have proposed a wrong material, but they have increased the cost. And they try to blame the Chinese, countries like that. Right? What we know is China never financed a war. That's what we know. China never come to a country using its military force to kill people and take natural resources. That's what we know. And this is the fact. So you can call me a pro-Chinese, I don't care. You can call me a pro-North Korea, I don't care. And that's our vision. Our people, me, as a young leader within the Congo Federation Council, I have a different vision than the Western country because I'm living in a Western country. I know how these people can behave, the intention, and we have seen they behave in the ground, how they have destroyed and they keep destroying life. Is they are ready to change? I don't know. But we will probably push them to change in reality, right? So, in conclusion, Tshisekedi, Nguesso Maturin, Albert, Kagame, they don't have a right to sign any deal on critical mineral that belong to the Congo people or critical mineral that is within the Congo territory. Please remember one thing. The recognition of the Congo Federation is a must. The payment of reparation, on the Congo people is a must. And then a deal, it's a no. A contract is a yes. But with the owner of the land, the owner of the natural resources. But all of this has to go through the Congo Federation Council on what's in regard to the Congo Federation country. The recognition of the Congo Federation is a must for you. However, whatever you will try to do, going beyond, will only accelerate your own destruction. Congo kile manzau, Congo kile kokokokongitari, kokokokongitari, kokokokongitari. Matona ngule ambote, tatanzami kubieka banko kubabieka, abu, pia. On va encore le faire en anglais, en français. We are going to do it again in French later on. Yaba kolerve, kakebansai, maton.